I know, I still got the snoring husband going on. I'm sorry. Just please try to ignore it, okay? I need to tell you guys about Eugenia Cooney, alright? While we have a chance, while she still exists, let's talk about it, okay? Because she is one of the reasons I opened up. She's actually the main reason I opened up. Alright, cat. Come on now. Sharpen them claws elsewhere. Seeing what she was doing to herself and how it affected the viewers, it affected me too. And I figure, if she ain't gonna care that the viewers learn from her mistakes, maybe I could get them to learn from mine. But, Eugenia came to the platform back when she was still a teenager, okay? And she had a pug she called Buzz. Now, somehow she still has that same dog, even though pugs don't live that long. I think she replaced the dog and just didn't tell the viewers. But, all speculation, right? She's now 30. And, yeah, she's claiming to have the same dog since when she was 16. She had the same fucking dog. Don't they typically only live like 8 or 9 years? Right? It's a pug. Breathing issue. Anyway, she glorifies her condition and she makes money off of her body. Yeah, she doesn't have to go do that shit on OnlyFans like everybody else who's making money off their body. Even though she's got one of those bodies that's, like, one would say it's too far gone. I mean, just her appearance is getting our channels hit. Our channels are getting hurt just with her appearance. But yet, she's okay to be like that. As long as she doesn't speak on it. It's like with jail and the phone calls, if you use certain words, it will alert the authorities to start listening to your phone call. I mean, it's all recorded anyway. But, how do they know when to start listening, right? The algorithm picks up on certain words. Free speech my ass. Yeah. Anyway, in all honesty, I don't think the girl would still be here if it wasn't for an old friend of hers who wound up getting concerned when nobody else would, and she called up the authorities to have a 5150 put on her, where they would take her into custody and try to heal her back to health. And it was working. Yeah, naturally born that way, just naturally skinny my ass. She gained weight being off the internet for a while. And then this guy called Shane Dawson, he brought her back. The girl that convinced Jacqueline Glenn to do that. Jacqueline Glenn doing this is probably the only reason Eugenia is still here. Her friend was talking to this therapist type. She's a YouTube therapist. Her name is Katie Morton. And Katie Morton convinced her to do this and trap her at her house. They claimed they were going to an escape room, and she totally fell for it, and they got her there, and dude waiting outside. The guy in the car, Edgar, I guess, yeah, he really did sit out there and wait on her. Yeah, when the cops came and everything, I mean, it's a big ordeal. The mom called Jacqueline Glenn a bitch, and it was just this big whole thing. And she was dating this guy called Social Repose, who is singing. I don't know if she was dating him right in that moment. Because, one of the friends that she got together and did that with this guy she wound up marrying, okay? The guy beside her on the couch here. They're such an adorable couple. I believe they have 2 children now. But, Anyway, Social Repose was a friend of Eugene, or well, they were pretty good acquaintances. They were friends, and they would collab together, and they did more YouTube videos together than what people think. You know, they've even done a music video together, and they were campaigning together for a skit about running for president. They were talking about making America emo again. It's pretty funny. But, he would back her and tell people to leave her alone and let her be, and that she's just this beautiful person. This is just how she naturally is. He come to terms with realizing that saying things like that was not helping her. It was actually doing more damage. They wound up having a falling out after they did that video together with the campaign thing. I don't know if something happened during them. Shut up with that snoring. You can't tell a person to lower their volume with the snoring. You just can't. It does sound like he stopped, though, doesn't it? He's such a late sleeper. Maybe he heard me. That's funny. Anyway, what was I saying? Social Repose. I don't know what happened during that video they were making together, but it did look like Eugenia was getting more and more sad. Was he getting frustrated with her or something? Or was her mom constantly ringing in? Because the whole time they were in there, which he said it was for like 6 hours. Fucking Edgar sat outside in the car, waiting on her the entire fucking time. What is that? What? Anyway, and that was before the whole 5150 thing. Now she's 30. That was half a fucking decade ago, and nearly. And yeah, she looks worse than ever. And all her fans still, to this day, they're children. They're children. When she goes to Disney and stuff, the people that give her praise and all that, the shit, she's just eating it up. They're kids. She used to sit on YouNow and YouTube where people would pay to insult her. Because that's, you know, how your comment got heard, is if you put in the bits. You pay for the bits. And the thing pops up, and then that nasty little robot would start whispering insults into her ear. And people were thinking that was the condition, wanting that and feeding off the negativity. And then she found TikTok. And she found out that there's generous people out there, I don't know where, but they don't insult her over there. They give her praise as they give her money. And she found a lot more fun in that. I mean, of course, right? The whole thing with Jeffree Star, I think that was all him trying to build up his own internet presence. And the way he keeps giving her those free packages, and she keeps freely promoting it for him. I mean, it's really not free if he gives it to her and she promotes it for him, and it brings more viewers and buyers heading his way. It's not really free makeup that he's sending out to her now, is it? No. But it's not costing him shit to do it. So he continues. Anyway, the girl has over 2 million subscribers still, or followers, whatever, over there on TikTok and over here on YouTube. I think she's probably got 2 million over there. I'm not sure. I know she's got over 2 million here. It's like 2.19 or something, or 2.16. I don't know. It's over 2 million though. And for some reason, people keep giving her money. She doesn't even need it. That money is going to go right to her mother when she's gone. And I can't think of a single person out there that thinks her mom deserves any money from Eugenia's online presence. Deb should not be reaping those benefits. I mean, it's not like she's recording Eugenia anymore, unless she does one of those gentle walks where she knows if she makes one misstep, she's gonna fall and break something, so she's got a dainty walk along. She'll walk somewhere stupid, like walking through a fucking playground or something. Leave the kids alone. She reminds me of JoJo Siwa can't leave the motherfucking kids alone, too. She wants to make content out of the kids, I'm telling you. She calls her girlfriend a fetus. I don't know if she's still with her, but she's 18-year-old girlfriend. Yeah. The girlfriend actually had just turned 18. Yeah, and that was JoJo Siwa's girlfriend. I'm telling you, man, some kids are twisted, and they see the world differently. Back to Eugenia. I mean, what else more is there to say about her? I mean, really, she lies about her hair. I think we're all damn certain that she's lying about her hair. She's lying about the naturally skinny thing. She'll be live for 8 hours at a time. Not once would she get up to go to the bathroom or to eat anything or none of that. Not any of that. And it's really weird. Usually people would step away from the fucking camera at some point. But she would never have to. And the donations, they'd come in little by little. But on TikTok, they're one after another, left and right. They're immediately. She doesn't even have fucking time to make content. She don't get the chance because she's so busy saying thank you. Anyway, when she got done with the 5150 thing and she got back out to bring her back to the internet, that same Katie Morton got a hold of Shane Dawson and they put a documentary together that, I mean, last I checked, it was sitting at over 35 million views on Shane Dawson's channel. And, yeah, they made it out like this great success story, and so many people clicked on to give her props and praise and shit, even though it was all fake. It was all false and scripted. I mean, the issues were real, the problems were real, but the reason and the meaning behind it wasn't nothing to it. Wasn't nothing there. Because she immediately flipped the script and said, you guys ain't never getting the old Eugenia back. Deal with it.
I'm truly not a hater. I am a realist, and
Me too.
I know you'd get less hate if you were vague. Stand 10 toes on the fact that you never wanted help. I will. I did it, really, being honest. But I am kind of, I guess, like, choosing to stay the way that I am. I'm not your role model.
She just says, you just gotta get over it. And that's who she is. And she'll just continue to flaunt herself and make money off of her body, even though, she's too far gone and she should be somewhere where the only people that are going to see her are the people that actually want to see her. You cannot just block her because everybody talks about her. You'd have to block everybody. You can't just block her name because everybody talks about her. And if you watch a creator and you want to see everything they talk about, and if they mention her, I'm sorry, but you're gonna see it. Anyway, Social Repose was a friend of hers, and he makes music and posts it on YouTube and such. And so does Johnny Gilbert. He was another creator that come out to try and be supportive in her corner, but not supportive in a way where it's going to enable the sickness, like in the way that Jeffree Star did. because people like Jeffree Star, they just care about themselves, and it doesn't matter what stepping stones have to be crumbled as you step on them. Because people will use people like a stepping stone to get ahead in life. And some people care about those who they're cutting in front of. But then other people, some people, they'll just start eliminating whoever's above them, so that they could get themselves on top. Does it make sense? I honestly feel like Jeffree Star don't care how much longer Eugenia Cooney is gonna last, because I feel like he's gonna try to capitalize off of her death. Okay. And he'll make a Eugenia Cooney pillar or something that she can't take offense to when she's no longer with us. I think that's the plan. And it won't be much longer now. It won't be much longer now. She's so fucking close, you guys. And just like Social Repose says,
Eugenia, if you just so happen to be watching this right now, I want to speak to you, just you, in this YouTube video. We love you. We care about you.
one day she's just gonna freeze up on screen and stop moving. And who's to say how long the viewers will be sitting there looking at her like that? I highly doubt there's really a cop watching, thinking she's eating chicken sandwiches on the side. And the joy I got from feeding those squirrels. Just a typical day here at the Peanut Butter House. I want to share that joy with Eugenia Cooney fans. Why don't you join in on the fun and give us a follow? And I wanted to show her my hairdo, so she can get her hair off her back. I didn't start talking about her to try and talk shit. I wanted the attention of her audience, because she would say for people to go find something else to watch. I was trying to be that something else that they could watch. They didn't care though. They don't care. They just want to hate somebody. I don't understand it. They want to stay sad. And not like Richie says, stay sad but not too sad. No, they just want to be all out sad and miserable. And Eugenia Cooney is their leader. Because they don't care about the wholesome squirrels. I wasn't trying to be a hater. I was trying to find the lonely people that needed a reason to smile. And who knows, maybe I could even find some of those generous people for myself one day. Still waiting. I'm going to watch something while I finish eating my cheese sticks. Check this out. Eugenia is so small. In my editing thing, when I went to remove the background, I thought she was part of the background. Look, you guys. I'm editing this video together, right? I went to remove the background. And here, remove background. Because I wanted to keep Barb's. And it should keep all the faces. All the faces. Right? But when I removed the background, the very next one, look, it's the same. It's the same picture. Yeah. See, it's the same picture without the background. And look, you notice somebody missing? Yep, Eugenia Cooney is so small, they thought she was part of the background. That is hilarious.
and sad at the same time.
Oh, wait, and two, I got something else to show you down there. Look at my socks. Look. And I got Jack Skellington socks too. Eat your heart out, Eugenia Cooney. Eat something, damn.